Good morning and welcome to Fezile Dabi, Council Chambers, all our guests, all our administration that is here. We have on our link Councillor Miller, and we have, I think that is Councillor Toteti, who's on the link with us. Councillors, announcements by the Speaker. Our next item on the agenda, I have a few announcements. Firstly, for those who don't know, that there will be a national election on the 29th of May. So if you haven't heard, it's on, it's happening. And the issue for me as the Speaker is that we have a council meeting approved for the 27th, or sorry, the Tuesday the 28th. So I'm going to ask that administration discuss that we find a way, and we'll discuss with the caucus whips as well, we'll find a way of, we can't have this meeting after the election because then we'll be late. So we'll have to have it the week before the elections. Remember the May election, the May council sitting is where we approve the budget. So it's a very, it's a very important meeting that we must have. And if we do it later and into the next month, we won't be compliant. So we're going to ask administration, everybody to think around that, and that we can plan having it maybe the previous week. So keep that in the back of our heads. Councillors event, what we used to call the year-end event, has now become the year-beginning event. And with all the registration stuff and all the things happening, we've extended it and extended it. This will take place in Paris on the 28th of March. It's a Thursday. It's the Thursday before the long weekend. And we're going to have a function for the councillors. It will start at 10 o'clock. There will be a lunch, guest speaker, etc. So we're going to do that on Thursday the 28th in Paris. More details to follow. We still have a vacancy in our council that hasn't been filled as yet. It was recorded with the IEC, declared by the MM. It was all of those things were done. We're actually just waiting for the political party. And we're based for the Municipality Council to send us a secondee. So that is where we are. Meeting with the whips. Whips, I'm going to be speaking to you that we can possibly have a meeting going forward next week. At some stage we'll have to look at your agendas and your calendars to see if we can do that. We have this big task that we still have not attacked as the whips, and the Speaker made the undertaking that it will be completed by the end of last year, and it still hasn't been, and that is the council standing rules and orders that have to be reviewed. So we're going to see if we can tackle that, and maybe initially start it now, but then we're all going to be very busy. I hope all of us will be busy with the election process and the electioneering. And then we should set this target for as soon as possible after the election, that we can actually maybe in the new financial year start with a draft for council to comment on, etc. So we're looking at that to start in the beginning of July, that we can actually bring something to council by then in the draft format. Councillors, then a request from the Cllr working groups. All councillors who have not completed their, what they call engagement form, that's the one with your bank account and your stuff and all your details on, because some councillors weren't getting paid. And then we discovered that your engagement forms that Cllr needs to pay you with your tax number and confirmation of your bank account, they didn't have that. So please ensure that if you're not getting paid, make sure that you've got that. My office will gladly help you and assist you and send it to the right person. So please do that. Our claim forms for today were included in the agenda packs so that you can complete them at home and not forget to complete them. The idea by including them there is that when you prepare for the meeting you can complete the form, and when you're here you can hand it in, and there won't be these double payments, because these double payments are as a result of councillors handing in now and then maybe thinking, oh, I didn't hand it in, I'll fill in another one for tomorrow, and maybe the administration, it doesn't land in one file on the CFO's desk to authorize the payments. So we're trying to just work out the administration that we get one file for one meeting and pay it. So please help us with that, then we can keep track on who doesn't get paid and who gets double paid. So own up if you have. Some councillors have, thank you. Thank you for that. Councillors, that's all as far as I have announcements to make today.